Hi guys, welcome to another video in this channel. My name is Abraham, and today I'm joined by Alejandro Aguilar, which is he is one of the new members of the Nexttut team. So Alejandro, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good as well. I'm still a little bit sick from the last couple of days, but I'm really happy to be having this video so that we can meet you and so that the whole audience, the students, can meet you as well. So Alejandro, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you have in plan for us here in Nexttut?
Yeah, sure thing. So I come from a Maya background. I've been working in Maya for maybe the past 5 years, or maybe 7 years. But recently, I've been starting moving towards Blender, and I have maybe about 2 or 3 years in Blender experience. I do more hard surface and character modeling now. I work on a lot of robots and stuff like that. And what I want to do with tutorials for Nexttuts is just to kind of teach people how to use Blender, and mostly for people who don't know or are beginning in Blender.
Now, let's say a student is just watching this video and he's wondering, okay, should I start with Maya or Blender? Well, what kind of advantages can you say Blender is going to give us now for us as students?
So that's a good question. So I think the one of the maybe good reasons to learn Blender would just be it's more, I guess, easier to see where things are. So let me explain a little about that.
Sure,
Um,
sure.
it's a little complicated when you're learning a 3D software, but a lot of the a lot of the things that Blender has been more streamlined for people to kind of just find and see. I think, at least in my opinion, it's much easier to kind of like see where things are once you're shown where they are. And it's also free. That's one of the reasons
Yeah.
why I jumped onto it.
Yeah, that's definitely it. And for those of you wondering, we had a video like a couple of months ago where we discussed the like pros and cons about Maya and Blender. And one of the main like points that I wanted to show you on that video was that there's not really like one that's better than the other. Both of them have really strong points in several different areas like pricing, certain tools, certain workflows. But what we want to do now here in Nexttut is we want to share both, like the best of both worlds. So I've been using Maya for the past 10 years, and now Alejandro is going to be showing you the magics and the great things about Blender. So you guys are going to get the best out of both worlds because you're going to be learning from myself and from Alejandro from now on. So Alejandro told me, we were talking a little bit before we recorded this video, and he was telling me he's a great gamer. What do you think about the latest Metroid? I want to hear about your opinion about Metroid Dread, for instance.
Oh my goodness. What can I not say about it? I kid you not. I have been doing so many fan art of Metroid that by the time they announced it, I I was just waiting every single day to play that game, and it's amazing. It's my favorite game right now.
I just got it in the last couple of days, and I just started it, and it's great. I love Fusion, like Metroid Fusion for the Game
Yeah,
Boy, and this one reminds me so much of that one. And
exactly. Yes.
and here's the thing, like I was actually like going in my mind is like, damn, I wish I knew how to do like these super complex robots and sci-fi things like the ones we see in the games. But for those of you that are wondering about that, not only am I going to be sharing you my tips inside of Maya, ZBrush, and all that stuff, Alejandro now, he's an expert in ZBrush and, or sorry, in modeling and Blender. So he is going to be teaching us all about these techniques to do hard surface stuff. Right, Alejandro?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna try to talk as much as I can about that stuff.
Great, great. So you guys know about our sort of work. We're still defining how we're going to be doing this. I'm not sure if we're going to have like 2 videos a day, or one day it's going to be Alejandro and one day it's going to be me. We're going to figure it out. Don't worry. It's all going to be for the benefit of you guys. But Alejandro has already finished working on the first video, the free first video for YouTube. Can you give us just a sneak peek? Maybe not spoil the whole thing, but just let us know what we're going to be learning in this first video.
Yeah, sure. So in this video, what I wanted to show is just kind of like an introduction to Blender, how to do maybe like a really simple prop, and yeah, it's just a very beginner-friendly tutorial.
Okay, that sounds great. So there you have it, guys. I would like everyone to say hi to Alejandro down here in the comments. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share. As you can see, Nalin, myself, now Alejandro, we're working really, really hard to bring Nexttut to the next level, of course. We want to share with you a lot of really, really cool tips, techniques, so that you too can become a great artist with practice and, of course, as you move forward in your 3D journey. So that's it for me. Alejandro, do you want to say anything before we finish this video?
Yeah, just I'm glad to be on the team. I love talking about 3D, and I'm hoping that I can be a really great teacher for everyone. And thank you.
No, thank you. And guys, thank you again for being part of this community as well. We're really, really happy to see this whole thing growing and having more people like the portfolio reviews, the tutorials, the premium courses, everything is doing, it's going super, super great. So thank you as well from my part for letting us be part of this 3D journey. And well, that's it guys. We'll see you back on the next one. Bye-bye.